Today is Sunday, February 10th, 2019. I am in day 11 of my first 21-day water fast. From now through Wednesday, February 20th, 2019, I will consume only distilled water. I can't believe I'm here. And it feels surprising and amazing to know that already it is day 11 and I am pushing through. Now, it is after 10 p.m. here, East Coast, and I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but I do feel more energized and less nutty, for today anyway. That's a good thing. And I spiritually have this urge to purge. Did not mean to rhyme that. It just happened. This is divine synchronicity. But yeah, I have the urge to purge. Within the past week, my mom told me that she had a dream where she and I were together in some house. I think it was hers and my dad's. Could have been somewhere else. Doesn't matter. But she said that I told her in the dream that I had to leave because I had to go clean my house. Now, ever since I can remember, I have been someone who has thankfully not had an attachment to material things, meaning I have always very easily either sold, tossed, or given away material possessions. I don't know if that's because my dad was in the Army and we were accustomed to moving more often than the average person, but still less than many of other Army children I have been speaking to over the years. But I just don't have an attachment to things. If I'm not using it, I get rid of it in some way, shape, or form. And over the past 5 years, my mindset has shifted drastically. Not to say that my former mind was bad and this one is good. It's just different. The example I have is that with my former mind, I co-purchased a home that was, or is, I should say, larger than what I need. I said I always wanted a nice walk-in closet. In fact, it's this closet right here. And then soon after acquiring that walk-in closet, the desire to fill it up with clothes vanished. So I have this walk-in closet. Now, mind you, it doesn't look like a retail store or anything like that. The point is I could fit, a couple of cribs in here, certainly this table. But the amount of clothes that I possess can fit in my arms. I can walk into the closet, scoop them up like this. And it's funny how things can change. And I'm grateful for it. I really am, because there's a lighter load. So I don't own many clothes anymore. I came through, I put everything in bags, and I took them to donate them. And that was years ago. The other thing that happened is I realized just how little I care about having a variety of clothes to wear. Meaning, I don't want to wake up in the morning, or even if I prepare the night before, I don't want to think about what to wear on any regular basis. And so I would say in about 2015 or 16, I remember this because it is the year that Prince, the artist, the musical artist, transitioned. But I decided to start wearing, I bought 8 shirts, 8 pairs of slacks to go to work in, and I started wearing that every day. And I intended to wash once a week. The reason I know that it was during the time that Prince transitioned is because I had on my purple shirt. It's my favorite color. I had on my purple shirt and a cross chain, and the guy sitting next to me thought that it was a dove, and the purple, he thought that I was paying tribute to, Prince, who I think is an awesome person, but I don't really pay tributes to other human beings in that way. I love what they share with the world. I appreciate the time that they were here, and we move on. So it wasn't for that, but that's my milestone. That's how I remember exactly what year that was. But I still to this day have the same thing: 8 shirts to wear out and about casually, 8 pairs of pants casually, work clothes, eight, and then workout clothes, same thing. And it's easy. I love it. I won't ever go back to having a closet full of clothes. I have recently thought of this too, in how my next dwelling outside of my body, of course, my body is my home. Home is where the heart is. This is where I live. And that's why I am becoming more mindful and taking care of it better. But as far as this earthly dwelling here, I will move into a space that is big enough to fit a floor bed, a floor sofa, a floor table that will double as a desk, and that's it. And the reason is I just want a safe place to lay my head and rest. And then other than that, I'm out in the world giving and receiving love. That is my heart's desire. And so I'm very excited about that. I can lie back and imagine that scene, and I can feel it as if it's happening right now. So the purging that I'm doing now is my refrigerator is empty. My spice cabinet is empty. Once I begin to refeed on the 21st, because the last day of the fast is the 20th, then I will mindfully, consciously refill the refrigerator and the spice cabinet with, very little. And the reason why the refrigerator was easy to empty is because I was eating a plant-based diet anyway. And so the things that I had, they were perishable items, so they didn't last long anyway. And then also, before I began my fast, I was eating out a lot, so just keeping it real with you. So now that's empty, both the freezer and the refrigerator, out for the trash to be picked up tomorrow, and I feel freer already. I am lightening the load in peace, and it feels amazing. Before I go, I just wanted you to know that I'm wearing a muumuu. I'm not sure if you've ever worn a muumuu, but this is my favorite. I enjoy it because, as my favorite word is, I am free. You have no idea what I'm doing up underneath here. But yes, it's free flowing. I love wearing muumuus, and if you never had one, I suggest it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'm grateful for the amount of energy I have. However, I am going to bed. I hope you have a wonderful week. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here.